What is up, YouTube? Happy New Year's. I hope you guys have an amazing 2023. Get out there, tattoo, make some money, create some content, do it all, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I got a video for you guys today. I finished off 2022 running these two tattoo machines, the Bishop Wand shader and the Bishop Wand liner. Now these are the power wands. I don't have the batteries yet. When I get the packer, I'm gonna get the full set, and then I'll have everything for these little bad boys. But I wanted to finagle around with the liner and the shader and see how they work. So I've had them for about 4 months now. I've been tattooing with them every day for lines and shading, and then, you know, in between. But I want to go ahead and let you guys know, because before I did a machine review and unopening and all that, now I want to let you know what I think about them after putting some hours on these bad boys. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright guys, first things first, we're going to talk about the Bishop Power Wand liner, because it's the first one that I purchased. Now, I heard many great things about the Bishop Wand liner. It lines like a coil, it does this, it does that, and I've heard this about other machines. The Cheyenne Solterra was supposed to be amazing when it came out, and I tried it and it was alright, it was good, but it wasn't that, you know. And so I didn't really want to get the Bishop Wands, and then I kept seeing it and people kept saying it, and then I watched Fridays with Franco and I'm like, you know what, let's try one out. So I got this one, the liner. I'm gonna say hands down right now, this machine blew my mind. It's the real deal. I love it. I use it every day. I line small stuff, big stuff, huge stuff. It puts those lines in, and I haven't had a blowout yet, you know, that I know about. I guess you can really blow someone out with this if you don't know what you're doing. Now obviously, if you're using a bug pin 5-round liner, I'm running it at 4 volts and going fast, you know. That's just common sense. So if you're using this machine and you're causing blowouts, I get it, but you're supposed to know this stuff. Anyways, it's amazing. You graze the skin and the line is in. Sometimes when I line a color piece, I'll do light lines, let it heal up, and do a second session to put the color in. And sometimes when you do those light lines where they're fully saturated but you can still see the needle marks, those are the best pieces. So it just looks so clean, the lines heal perfect, they're not all shiny, and they're just perfect, right? I get that the most with this machine. When I just, you know, I do a nice line, I don't go back over it. One pass, nice and saturated, so easy to do with this machine. This machine is everything it is hyped up to be. I fully recommend it. I heard if you're a beginner, you may want to try the packer first and yada yada yada. You know, for me, I don't know why I did it, but I went with the liner first. It had a 5mm stroke. I wanted to try that. I had shading machines. I had 4mm stroke machines. I wanted to try 5, and it's everything that it is hyped up to be. It just, the way Franco Viscovi built this machine is genius, in my opinion. He really did his thing. Shout out Franco. Really appreciate you. Love your machines. Now, with all that being said, let's hop over to the shader. This is another machine that Franco very geniusly engineered and designed. I mean, most dedicated shading machines that are rotary have a 2.5 to a 3.5mm stroke. Now, more on the 2.5 side of things. Even I've seen 1.8, and I had a 2.5. I had the Cheyenne Hawk Spirit, and it was a good machine, the Cheyenne Hawk Spirit, but it was nothing compared to this. Now, at first I almost was gonna get the packer because I have a Hawk Spirit, and I'm like, you know, this machine's 3.5, and I did a little more research, and I already had the liner, and I'm like, I got my color machines, I'm gonna try the shader out, right? I'm looking, and I see it's got a 3.5mm stroke. Now why is that? Franco Viscovi says, in his opinion, 2.5mm strokes snag the skin. I've had this happen, not too often, but I could see where he's coming from, right? So what he did to make this 3.5mm stroke perfect for shading is he put a weak motor in here. It's a weaker motor. I want to say it's not DC, or it's the opposite of whatever's in. It's not a brush motor. This, or no, it is a brush motor. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. He put a brushed motor in this machine to pair it, a weak brush motor to pair it with the 3.5mm stroke. So what does that do? Why is that so genius, right? Because that weaker motor basically gives the machine give, right? So if you pair that give with the 3.5mm stroke, you're getting more dots, right? So you're getting that smoothness with the longer stroke. So it packs it in really good, especially if light shades one pass. But it's still light and soft at the same time. It's insane. This one's my favorite so far. I have not tried the Packer yet. The Packer's coming next, guys, and I will be doing a review on that right away. Then we'll do the 3-month follow-up like we're doing now, and I'm excited, guys. That's what's coming for 2023. There's a couple machines I'm going to test out. We're going to get you guys some content. And yeah, that's what I think about the Bishop Wands. This machine right here is my favorite. Liner being my second favorite. And then all my other machines. But right now, the hype is about the Wands, man. They are everything they are hyped up to be. Now, I've heard some good things about the Acus M1. I have not tried that yet. I'm going to do the Packer. Then I'm going to do the Acus M1. And we're going to see if the Acus M1 even comes close, guys, to the Bishop Wands. Because if it does, we got a huge problem here. Apparently, the Acus M1 has different motor settings and stroke adjustment abilities. So if it's good, like they say, it has the capability to be as good as all 3 wands. So look out for that video, because we're going to dive into that and we're going to figure it out. But for now, guys, I'm using the wands. No matter what, these guys always have a place in my box. They're amazing machines. They really have, I feel, made me a better artist. Not every machine you buy you think it's going to make you all better, and it just doesn't. You know, it's because it's on you to be good, not the machines, right? But these machines help be a good artist. They're time efficient, they're fast, they put ink in the skin, they saturate the skin, no questions asked. The shader, I've lined with it, it will line. Just got to go slow, but it'll line. And that give makes it impossible to even get close to doing a blowout. So sometimes I'll do a whole tattoo with this thing, no problem. The liner, it bangs out 18 round shaders, all that, no problem. It's crazy, these machines. So that concludes the video, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, all that good stuff. We're trying to grow the channel, help support me, and I'll support you. And yeah, if you like the Bishop Wands, if you've used them before, let me know in the comments below what you think about them. And if anyone out there has the Packer already, I'd like to know about that too, because I'm about to buy one myself. So drop it in the comments below, guys. And with that being said, peace.